she did an interview with Netflix for a documentary that she knew would not be released until her passing. So that's why they kind of posed it in that way.
There'll be global mourning, and I think a lot of people will be talking about who you were. So who would you say you were?
I would say I was somebody sent to this world to try to give people hope in dark times, because without hope, we fall into apathy and do nothing. And in the dark times that we are living in now, if people don't have hope, we're doomed. And how can we bring little children into this dark world we've created and let them be surrounded by people who've given up? So even if this is the end of humanity as we know it, let's fight to the very end. Let's let the children know, that there is hope if they get together. And even if it becomes impossible for anybody, it's better to go on fighting to the end than just to give up and say, okay.
Also, there's another quick clip. I didn't realize what that clip was. I sent you a different one, and I think we'd all love to see this because it's a bit of that kind of more feel-good vibe. Less,
yeah. Well, it's, beautiful message.
No, beautiful message. But
exactly, ape together strong. Ape together strong.
Oh my god. But yeah, this is just another part that I saw someone posted on Blue Sky. So
by Kiwi Skirt.
Bye, Skirt.
Don't like?
Absolutely, there are people I don't like. And I would like to put them on one of Musk's spaceships and send them all off to the planet he's sure he's going to discover.
Would he be one of them?
Oh, absolutely. He'd be the host. And you can imagine who I'd put on that spaceship.
Who?
Along with Musk would be Trump and some of Trump's real supporters. And then I would put Putin in there. And I would put President Xi. I'd certainly put Netanyahu in there and his far-right government. Put them all on that spaceship.
As a tanky, I cannot condone talking bad about President Xi. Long may he live. Long may he reign. There is no authoritarianism in China. They are a free people.
All right. Well, she's not got long left, so I'm not going to post all of it.
I look back over my life. I look back at the world I've left behind. What message do I want to leave? I want to make sure that you all understand that each and every one of you has a role to play. You may not know it, you may not find it, but your life matters, and you are here for a reason.
Yeah, but I also just loved her ripping on Elon Musk, so...
They do call it the red planet, so just saying.
Yeah, I agree with Kiwi Bib. Live long and prosper.
But the issue with Jane Goodall is she thinks she doesn't understand the complexities of the human psyche. They're so intrinsic to the concept of a god that we don't. I don't fucking know.
Sometimes it scares me how much you know about this guy.
I don't know.
Let's go to more important news.
I know he ran off to Russia to induce a coma to get off Benzo's addiction.
Good.
I know he did that.
I mean, that sounds like something he would fucking
do.
do.
The guy's a genius. I don't know how he did it.
Oh my god, I'm losing all my fucking tabs now. There I am. I was trying to find where I was. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would have seen this, but
yep.
Nigel Latta has passed away extremely young. I'm sure most of us remember watching him on TV.
Yep.
Growing up.
Seen him a few times. I don't even specifically remember in what. Like, he just host things, and you're like, oh, it's this guy.
It was that series that he did, basically talking about the psychology of children and telling parents how they could kind of parent their kids. I can't remember the name of it though. I'm trying to look it up. I don't know what the name of the show was, but oh yeah, the Politically Incorrect Parenting Show. That's what it was called.
Oh,
that's what I
remember
from.
too.
He also did the Is Sugar the New Fat, but yeah, it was obviously pretty sad. He's only 58 years old, so I think that's what really shocked me was, you know, he wasn't exactly an old person when we were watching him on TV.
No, he definitely wasn't. He, you know, sort of, his hair grayed pretty quick though. So
he did grey very quick. I will give him that. But hey,
like
genetics be genetic, and also I imagine probably having cancer didn't help.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, and we're not going to show the video, but I did see there was like a video of him, I think in May or March, where he said, "Hey, things are looking better, and I think I'm going to be around for a long time." So, you know, I think things might have taken a turn for the worse just a bit, just very recently, I think.
Well, actually, I think you can kind of see it in this video that I was going to play for us. He was on an interview with fucking Guy on Espina. But this was just a kind of, I guess, a cute little thing that I thought we'd kind of hear from him.
What I want to do is just, you know, hold my wife's hand. Like that. That's a good day out for me. The big learning for me of the last 10 months has been really that really obvious thing that we all know, which is that, you know, time with the people that we love is the most important thing. But what I'm little lung cancer. What I'm really focusing on is letting that knowledge change my behaviour. So, like, you always know that time with the people that you love is the most important thing. But what happens is we don't let that knowledge actually change our behaviour, and we just keep doing the same old things. And so, like, for me, what I want to do is just, you know, hold my wife's hand. Like that. That's a good day out for me. Do you know what I mean? And spend time with her and spend time with the kids. And so I've changed my behaviour to do that. So I do a lot of speaking gigs, and now I used to go away and do them by myself, and now I'll only go if Natalie comes with me, because it's like I'm not going to spend that. If I spend that night just me by myself on this hotel for this thing, then that's one way of spending it. But I don't want to. I don't want to spend it like that. And so I'm really my goals and aspirations have changed. I just want to hold her hand for about 30 more years. That's all I want. What I want to.
Yeah, and obviously you can kind of see in the way that he's talking, coughing, it was very clear, and you could tell even just in the way he was talking about his wife, which I thought that was a really beautiful thing, though.
Did he have lung cancer? Because I thought he had like a colon cancer.
Stomach cancer, but I'm assuming there's always a really big chance that it had spread. So, I mean, it could have spread to his lungs as well, but I know that the initial cancer was stomach cancer. But I also thought he kind of just, I really, really resonated with him kind of talking about how we don't let certain things kind of change our behaviors, especially just in terms of like the people we care about. And I think that was just something that really struck me, because I was like, oh yeah, you know, when he's talking about, say, like not wanting to go and do a conference without his wife, because why would he want to spend that time away from her? Like, I think that a lot of us are really guilty of these types of things. And maybe, and this is my approach, I have been trying to remind myself that I could die at any minute and the people I love could die at any minute.
Ooh, yeah. And
does it give me anxiety? Absolutely. But it does help try to keep pushing that perspective a bit. And I think perspective is really important. So I just thought it was a real sweet little note for him to kind of.
No, that's like some counter and like productive thinking for me when I think about death. I try not to ponder on that stuff too much, because that makes me like close up and get all depressed, and then
that's so fair.
And then you get like the cycle. You're like, I'm doing nothing with my life. What am I doing? I'm wasting my life. You know. You get that self-hate cycle.
Oh, for sure. I feel like everyone's obviously a bit different with that, and I've definitely been guilty of those spirals, but I don't know.
Anyway.
I think it's just a good reminder to, I don't know, maybe not be so grumpy at the person you love.
Yep.